covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Bahamas Program continuing its mission to train and develop the skills of those who are a part of the tourism industry. And now the program is expanding on Grand Bahama. 30 persons graduated this past Sunday at the St. Michael's Anglican Church in Sweetings Key after participating in that program for 6 weeks. Italia Hall was there. The Bahamas Program was established in 1978 and continues to train frontline workers in some 15 islands. On Grand Bahama, a total of 3,500 participants have passed through the program, and now 30 graduates from Sweetings Key will be added to that number. Director of Industry Training at the Ministry of Tourism, Ian Ferguson, says it is important for the country to remain globally competitive.
We're also in our 40th year rebranding our program. The rebranding effort is ongoing. In fact, in July and August of this year, we will be piloting the new program, and we will be conducting train-the-trainer sessions in, again, many of our family islands, of course, in New Providence and Grand Bahama. And so certainly listen out for your part in that rebranding effort. I'll just very briefly share with you the fact that we have 5 new modules that you're going to be wanting to take part in. With the 1.4 billion people traveling across the globe, and with the 6.5 million people that we are going to double in the next coming years, coming to the Bahamas, I believe we ought to, all of us, continue to commit ourselves to this thing that we call training and learning.
Guest speaker, wife of the Deputy Prime Minister Sonia Turnquest, says the theme Training for Expansion, Growth and Excellence speaks to the revitalization of Grand Bahama.
This afternoon is the culmination of your initial step towards contributing to the resuscitation of our tourism product. Many times when we think about tourism on Grand Bahama, we're laser focused on what's happening in and around Port Lucaya. But one upside to the fallout from Hurricane Matthew and subsequent closure of the hotels in the area is that we have all been forced to begin to think more innovatively. It has forced us to take time to upgrade our skills and recognize the dangers of putting all of our eggs in one basket. Graduates, you now have a golden opportunity to utilize your creativity to make Sweetings Key more than a fishing village, but rather a fishing village that offers visitors diverse amenities with exemplary service from knowledgeable professionals that's second to none.
Participants shared their Bahamas experiences, thanking Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable Peter Turnquest for sponsoring them after they asked for the opportunity during a recent town meeting. Administrator for the district, Jalton Johnson, was among those sharing in the celebration.
I see a lot of potential here in Sweetings Key. I see a way of boosting tourism here, and I wanted to commend the Member of Parliament, Mr. Turnquest, for sponsoring this program because it goes a long way in developing Sweetings Key as a touristic area.
Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Italia Hall. A banquet held at the Grand Lucayan for longtime educator Mary Cooper for her 44 years of service in the noble profession of education on Grand Bahama. Cooper retired from post of District Superintendent for Grand Bahama, Bimini, and the Keys. And our Kimberly Mullings was among those who celebrated her in grand style.
It was a night fit for the Dame of Education in Grand Bahama, as she is affectionately called. Mary Cooper officially retired from education in the Bahamas. Family, friends, former students, colleagues, and loved ones traveled from near and far to honor her with their presence and so much more. Education officers Marvin Roll and Galen Pinder have had the pleasure of working with Cooper. Both colleagues say she was most deserving to be honored for her stellar service in education.
Cooper is a great educator, a great leader, an excellent administrator. She made her mark. If it was up to her, she would say, oh, you don't have to do anything special for me, you don't have to bother. But it's not up to her. She deserves it. She's worked hard for it, and so we are happy to do this.
She has impacted so many lives. She's left imprints on the lives of so many persons. She has many students who have done well through her guidance. And sometimes they would say that she was strict, but she was fair.
Cooper's son, James Cooper, says he's proud of his mother's accomplishments and was even more proud to see how many people turned out to celebrate her.
As a young boy, I would be going around town and someone would see me and say, "Oh, you're Miss Cooper's son? Boy, Miss Cooper put plenty cut hip on me." And I would think to myself, boy, what I getting into, this person is going to be mad. But then the next thing that they would tell me is, that made me such a better person, and Miss Cooper molded me into the man I am today. And I wouldn't be anything without her. And I feel exactly the same way. That is how she made me the man I am.
Former students Lisa Carrioryu and Donovan both say Cooper has been instrumental in their lives as their former principal and in Grand Bahama.
She was an awesome motivator. She was a counselor to us girls. She was the epitome of love and kindness on the school grounds. She was firm, but she was also fair.
So it's fitting to be here to celebrate my high school principal, who I believe has been the gold standard of principals here on the island of Grand Bahama, particularly her stint at St. George's High School. She has a track record at St. George's High School as one of the longest serving principals, as well as a history of her involvement with the school and the school's outreach in the community.
Mary Cooper was beyond grateful for everyone's outpouring of love and support as she retires.
I look at it as a blessing, and I think that it is the greatest blessing I've had in my career as an educator, and I'm extremely pleased and touched by this very warm gesture.
She knows just how she wants to spend her free time.
I am looking forward to taking care of my grandchildren, spending time with my grandchildren, and I just thank God that, you know, I've reached this age and I'm able to retire, healthy body and healthy mind, and so I just thank God for reaching this point in my life. And I think everyone should look forward to retirement.
After over 4 years of serving, Cooper admonished young and new teachers to perform as best as they possibly can at all times.
I'd just like to see them be more committed and dedicated to educating our children and improving the educational system in the Bahamas.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Well-deserved, Mrs. Cooper. Congratulations again. And finally, in news this evening, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture will host its Youth Outreach and Culture in the Park initiative tomorrow on the Mo McPhee Park. The ministry's mission is to get more involved within the various communities across Grand Bahama. Chief Counselor for the City of Freeport, Kendall Culmer, says that he is pleased to be involved, while recruitment officer at the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute, Sherlock Prince, says that they will also be a part of this event and lots of information will be available for the public.
After hearing about the great success that they've been having in Nassau, now they're bringing it to Grand Bahama. We're overly excited that they chose Marco City as the first constituency to have it in. Mo McPhee Park will be ready for you guys on Saturday, and we would like for all of the public to come out and attend. Grand Bahamians are always saying there's nothing to do. They have provided a great venue, great entertainment, great food for everybody of all ages.
First of all, we're here to partner with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, and we will also use that opportunity to tell the young people that are there about the courses that we offer. We will have application forms. So we're making it easier for you. You don't even have to come to us. We're going to use this opportunity to come to you.
Now, there are a number of partners involved in the initiative from the public and private sector, and they're all expected to be on the park.
We are actually approaching the time for our summer camp at the YMCA. We are one of the groups that will be out represented at this wonderful event. So I'd like to encourage everybody to enroll their kids in our program. We have activities such as archery. I think we're probably the only camp that's going to have that.
We will be running our summer program, which is from the ages of 6 to 15. And this will be a summer program that is called Boys to Men. We will be teaching the young men how to basically deal with all the basic necessities around the homes, from repairing the tires on the car to welding.
I will also be out there. I'm excited to be out there on Saturday at the Moan McPhee Park. You know, you guys have to come and see me.
Frank's Ice Cream Summer Program will be officially kicking off this Saturday at the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture Outreach Culture Program there at the Moan McPhee Park. We will have a registration booth going on to let kids know more about the summer program, which has been going on now for the past 18 years.
If you're living anywhere in the area, in the downtown area, the Marco City area, please come out and bring your girls to join the Girls Brigade. We take girls from the ages 5 through 19.
And the Youth Outreach and Culture in the Park event will begin at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi and welcome. Peggy from Freeport asked this question. I eat a lot of blueberries in my fruit salad and in my oatmeal because I heard it's good for your heart. Is this true? Thanks for your question. The short answer is yes. Berries have been shown in clinical and epidemiological studies to be good for heart health. In general, fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants, but berries in particular have a high level of antioxidants called flavonoids, which researchers have shown possibly improves circulation through blood vessels, prevents plaque buildup in arteries, and promotes healthy blood pressure. There are 6 berries that researchers believe, if consumed a few times a week, can have great health benefits, like lowering your risk for a heart attack and cardiovascular disease. These are strawberries, blueberries, acai berries, raspberries, blackberries, and cranberries. Berries are not only colorful and tasty, they're also low in calories and a great source of fiber, folic acid, calcium, and vitamin C. So consider starting your day with adding a few berries to your oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. A check on sports is up next.